Hi, dear students. Today we will be studying a very lovely poem. It is from your textbook, page number 78. While we study, please sit with your book and pencil. Now, this poem is about a boy who cries. Before moving on into the poem, we would be discussing about the poet. His name is Galway Kinnell. He is an American poet. He was born on 1st February 1927, United States. He died on 28th October 2014, United States. He has won many awards, including the National Book Award in 1983. He also published children's book How the Alligator Missed Breakfast, which was published in 1982. I want you all to learn about the poet. Now, let's move on reading the poem. Crying only a little bit is of no use. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. So, children, whenever you experience something, a sad moment, you need to give your 100% into it, even. If you're crying, cry your heart out. Otherwise, you would not be able to enjoy the upcoming activities in your life. After you have cried your heart out, you can jump into the shower and enjoy yourself. Then you can throw open your window and ha 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 ha. And if people say, "Hey, what's going on up there?" Ha ha, sing back. Happiness was hiding in the last year. I wept it. Ha ha. This means that when you have cried out, when you have given your 100% in crying, then in the next moment you can enjoy. You can enjoy the happiness because your last tear will give you happiness, the satisfaction which you were looking for. So cry loudly until your pillow is soaked. Give time for crying if there is any sad moment. Was all about the poem. Let's move on to the summary. The poem Crying is about crying your hearts out when someone is depressed or sad. It is only when you have wept to your heart's content you feel light and you glow with happiness. As mentioned, when you do something mindfully, when you give your 100% to some activity, then you glow from inside. You are happy from inside. You are free from your negative and sad emotions. You don't feel miserable and gloomy anymore. Instead, you are filled with positive vibes. Once you are done with crying properly, then later on you can enjoy the moment you are gloomy. You will glow because you will be surrounded by positivity, leaving behind all the negative emotions. In the poem, the poet says, "Crying only a bit is of no use. One should cry out till the pillow is wet." This refers to the second line of the poem. And after all the crying is done, you can jump into the shower and splash and throw open your window to feel bright, happy, and energized. Once you are done with crying, you overcome the sad moment, you will be energized, you will brighten your smile up. You will be able to laugh freely without any sadness. In the end, you should not suppress your feeling. Children, I told you, whatever you are doing, give 100% to it, whether it is a good deed or it is a saddened deed. Whether you're happy, be happy. Whether you're sad, be sad. Give your 100% in all the activities you do. Instead, you should express them fully. One should cry out loud, and also one should be happy to his or her full extent. That means When you're crying, cry 100%. Don't hide your feelings. When you're happy, be happy to the fullest. My dear children, this was all about crying, and the moral of the story is give your 100% in everything.